Downtown Development Authority Executive Director, Beth Kuiper. Hi, Beth.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank
Welcome
you.
back. Have you had your first year anniversary yet at DDA?
It's September 11th.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So
Hasn't even been a whole year?
No, but we are doing stuff like I've been here for a year.
It does. It seems like you've been here longer than a year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. We've been doing a lot.
Yeah, lots going on. You've brought a lot to the downtown, and I think it's really cool what you've been able to do. Grow the area. Big events. They're even bigger. The cruise nights.
Yep. The cruise and the concerts, those continue to grow. So what we did is we looked at our programming and what was successful. We tried to make that even bigger and better for each event. And then those that the community didn't support as much, we kind of took those resources and we put them into the programming that the community enjoys much more. So this next Friday, we've got our June cruising, and it's going to be the largest one yet. We have a lot of activity going on, including the Scavenger hunt, and there are Lions tickets as the grand prize.
Oh, wow. See, all of a sudden the Lions tickets are in high demand.
Yes, absolutely. They did good. They did good. So we'd like to promote that. It's against Pittsburgh Steelers on 8/24. So it's going to be a great game. It's preseason, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's 2 free tickets.
So Lions? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I brought a visual aid. So you can see there's 29 participating businesses.
All right.
There's a clue, and you just match the clue with what business it's supposed to be.
So do you have to go from business to complete this?
You do, but instead of going from one business, getting a clue to go to the next business, you get all the clues all at once. So you can kind of chunk it in as you'd like.
Okay.
You get 6 weeks to do this. So if you want to come down, have lunch at the Dirty Bird, and then start with your map, and then go around and try to find those clues and put it in. Like I said, 29 different businesses. So you got 6 weeks to complete this, and then you mail it back, and we'll pull a winner on 8/20 at our Food Truck Tuesday.
Oh, neat.
You want me to try to throw you a clue and see if you can guess which business
Yeah.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I will give you, so everybody gets one clue, so now we'll be down to 28.
This will be everyone's clue.
Yes, absolutely. Supporting Jackson since 1912, one step at a time.
Supporting Jackson since 1912, one step at a time. That's got to be Miller's Shoes.
It is. Ding, 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 ding. So it's fun stuff. You get yes, exactly. You get a little bit of history. It's fun. I mean, and it's Lions tickets. So go into the favorite shops, favorite restaurants. I mean, a lot of different people participated. We've got people over on East Michigan corridor, like Denton's Den is on there, Virginia Coney Island, if you haven't had their Coney dogs yet. CC's Classic Lounge, so we're pulling in even more of the district. We've got businesses that hadn't participated before in the past in some of the events, and now they are.
So what are you calling the district with Virginia Coney Island in it?
Well, that's the East Michigan corridor.
But it needs a district name. Is it the railroad district?
Well, we're kind of working on all
Yeah.
that. So we're doing like that strategy right
Okay.
now of how do we give them the love that they need on over there. So we've got to think about, what's important to the East Michigan corridor and what are they looking at? I mean, it could be a very innovative area. It's got the great history of the train station. We've got medical over there and the hospital. So there's a lot of working pieces.
The Coney district.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I think we've got something there.
Well, something to do with trains makes a lot of sense. Coney's, it's really very much a historic part of downtown, as is the rest of it. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so that's the Scavenger hunt all summer long, but we've got more downtown events.
Oh, yep.
Besides the cruise nights are the 4th Friday.
Of the month, yes,
month.
absolutely. So July, what we're looking at is I just met with the RC cars. It's called 517 Drift. They're going to be down there. We've got the driving simulator from JCC. We're going to have a magician. So it's going to be more of a family centered, and it's more of like a staycation for families that are here during July 26th. And then August, we'll find another group to come on in, because every month it seems like a group is coming in. They're really making this a community event and taking hold of the streets and making it their own.
Yeah. We've got the food trucks coming downtown just about every other Tuesday, right?
Correct, the first and the third. So every once in a while we'll get that fifth Tuesday in there, but we're always focused on the first and the third Tuesday. A little bit different with this year, we've got the best of the best. So on September 10th is when we're gonna end everything, and there's a vote. So it's a QR code and you vote for your favorite food truck. And only those food trucks are invited back on September 10th.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Competition's good for the soul, right?
Right.
So
Well, everyone's
that's a
got their
little change.
favorite, we're not going to say, we don't want to influence the voting, but I've got a couple of favorites, and I'm sure you do too.
Oh, I've had some really good food down there. Yeah, I'm not sure if I could really say that I have a very favorite just because I haven't tried them all.
Yeah.
We're always rotating, you know. We probably have at least 2 or 3 trucks that are either new and they're local, or they're from outside of our boundaries and they're visiting. So there's always something new and unique, but yeah, favorites are always down there as well too.
And not only do we, as eaters, love the food truck Tuesday, but the food trucks do as well, because they found that Jackson is very food truck friendly.
Absolutely. So we've got a whole park dedicated with power. We have musicians at that same time, seating that's set out, and plus we have additional seating. So thank you, City of Jackson, for doing that. We have trash cans by Tactical Trash Out. I know that he was a guest on the show not too long ago. So we're always trying to promote entrepreneurs and just small businesses in general, and that's one way that we do that.
Yeah, I think the biggest improvement, well, there have been several, but the one that really I think has allowed people to come down more casually is the longer hours, 11 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 4 hours to saunter on down for Food Truck Tuesday.
Yep, absolutely.
What are the food
definitely
trucks,
helps.
what do they say about the new hours?
Oh, well, it was their idea.
Oh, their idea?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We had a meeting back in January and we talked about, I mean, it's best to get that input, like I said, from the community or from staff. So I take all that information, I talk to the community members, other people that are participating, and then we create the programming so that everybody is successful.
Mm-hmm.
I just take all the information, I put it together.
So you also meet with farmers every year, well, a couple times every year.
Yeah.
And a lot of changes and improvements to the farmers market this year.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, Dodie Wheeler is the market manager, and she has just taken this market and she's got great vendors. I mean, you've got high quality products there. They're at full capacity. People are doing yoga in the morning over at the yard next to it. She's brought in Maine lobster truck. She's got seating, outdoor seating for people now. She's got musicians. So it's just like it went from, it's very ground level. She took that grassroots volunteer-led initiative and she has just boosted it up to a great program. So we're very proud of that as well too in our downtown.
Yeah, nice job, Dodie Wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the social district, that seems to be going well.
Yes, absolutely. So we have 11 different businesses that participate in that, and we see a lot of that, especially in the summer. People really enjoy walking around, seeing the cars, you know, having a beer in hand. The boundaries are large enough where people can really travel around and see the cars during the car show, or it's from Thursday until Sunday. So if there's other things that are happening, you know, and we've got a lot of events that happen down here. So you can always come down and enjoy.
Yeah, so Horace Blackman Park, you could get a drink at like the Chase or Dirty Bird and walk down to the park with your drink, right?
Absolutely. Yep. No problems there. No, and then even if you want to do the scavenger hunt, you could always come down and have a beer and try to figure it out that way as well too. I did want to say too that the HMN is the boutique shop in the Blake. They are our sponsor, and that's where you pick up the map.
Oh,
so
good
if you're
point.
interested in doing that, that's where you would want to get started.
Across the street from them, next to City Hall, the building that used to be the Jackson Photo Center many years ago, it's been sitting vacant on the ground floor, and I know it's been driving people nuts. But finally, the owner has it listed for rent. And that's good news because there haven't been available retail space downtown for a long time.
Oh yeah, we're about at capacity there as well too. Residential is really climbing as well too. You know, the more that I get ingrained in the community, the more I learn that people are moving downtown and that It's a real demand. There's a target audience and a high demand for that residential living within the DDA.
Yeah, and the Hayes, it's moving forward. In fact, Ted Christoff told us this morning that he's been bidding and providing quotes for the carpeting and other floor covering and things at the Hayes. And they're doing that. They're gathering, it's all out for bids. The project's out for bids and they're getting ready to go.
And what's not really nice about that too is that they're using local vendors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just brings more, economic vibrancy into the community.
Looks like good weather forecast for Friday night, so it's planned to be the biggest of the summer. So let's make sure that we get the biggest crowd of the summer.
Absolutely, yes. Everyone, you're welcome to come on down.
We'll see you downtown.
All right, thanks,
Thanks, Beth. Beth Kuiper, Executive Director of the Jackson Downtown Development Authority. Well, next we'll talk about grass